Hello and welcome to the Av News Hour. This is a breaking news story. A Turkish Air Force C-130 Hercules has crashed in Georgia today. We'll be following this live, giving you all the updates into this story today. A mid-air disintegration. Very interesting stuff here. We'll play this video for you. If you would have seen my latest video, you would have seen this video. And I mean, yeah, just look at that. It's crazy. Obviously, here you can see the wings and the propellers there, just spiraling down, and then a few other bits of the aircraft. Yeah, it's really interesting. Travel with me. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, welcome everyone to the stream. And then you'll be able to see once it crashes. Yeah, there you go. You can see. Jesus. Yeah, really sad stuff here. Of course, we don't have any information on any casualties right now, but we will be giving that to you if any comes out during this stream. So we just had a report by Flight Radar 24 here, some interesting stuff. So, update. Turkish and Georgian authorities have confirmed the crash in Georgia. So it was Flight 543. The aircraft involved 57-year-old Lockheed C-130E Hercules, initially served in the Royal Saudi Air Force before being transferred to the Turkish Air Force in 2010. So they've released their updates there. But we did have some other updates that I was talking about earlier. Yeah, so we have the video of the wreckage. Let me show you guys that. So as you can see here, I'm just going to mute that. You can see the local media in Georgia has released pictures of bits of the aircraft. As you can see, it's just completely... Yeah. It just fell apart. Yep, pretty much crazy. Nice model planes, thank you very much. Yeah, honestly, like, just in the middle of the air, disintegrated, and all the parts are now just scattered across the floor, wherever this is in Georgia, apparently near the border with Azerbaijan. So let's check that out. So around here somewhere. This is the border between Georgia and Azerbaijan here. So anywhere along this area is where this plane has crashed. I don't know if there was any coverage on Flight Radar. I think I did check. The registration 01. It was this one. Yeah, so this was the aircraft here. As you can see, the registration there, 68-01609. This I think this looks like, yeah, this looks like the track. So you can see it went out of coverage at 10:48 a.m. So, and that is, yeah, that is where I just said on that border there. You can see it goes out of coverage as it just crosses this area. So we can, yeah, this is definitely the track of this flight. Departed at 10:18, so 30 minutes into the flight is when it went out of coverage on Flight Radar. Maybe I could check ADSB Exchange as well if they have any. How do you search on here? I'm not used to doing it on PC. Here it is. No match found. Okay, so on ADSB Exchange, this was the last bit of coverage they had, so that looks like they didn't have any coverage of it coming out, so okay. That's interesting there. I'll keep that open. Let me see if they've reported anything. Okay. Have any people died? We're not too sure yet. There's no information on that just yet. I'll read you a little report that's just come out as well. Think it got shot down. I mean, I've seen people already saying like they think it's been shot down. Obviously, nothing reported yet. So we won't jump to any conclusions, but there will be an investigation, so that'll be interesting to see what happened. Turkish military aircraft crashes in Georgia on November 11th. Turkish Air Force C-130 cargo aircraft crashed near the Azerbaijan-Georgia border after departing from Azerbaijan and heading back to Turkey. The aircraft was operating under military service, and the Turkish Ministry of Defense has confirmed the crash, though no official details about casualties or the call sign have yet been sustained. So yeah, the flight number was 543. Alf Smith, welcome to the stream. How did that happen? We're not too sure on the cause of the crash yet. There's no information. Obviously, they'll have to do an investigation to find all of that out. I'll get the other video up. This was the aircraft involved, as you can see here. And you can see the... yeah, I was trying to figure out this rhino emblem. Is that like what squadron it's in or something? I tried to search it up before making my video and I couldn't find anything. But I think it might be the 222nd Squadron. I don't know. That was just what I thought. Maybe it was Squadron 222 because of that and that. And then you've got the registration there as well. Turkish Air Force. And yeah, so you can see here the wings and the propellers, and then if you go to that video you see the same wings and propellers spiraling down from the sky. Let me get this up. This video you can also see it, it's just a little bit less clear. You can see another big part of the plane falling down there. Obviously not too sure what that is, but we do know that is the wing and propellers. But yeah, I don't know what that was. But yeah, it's pretty crazy how it just spirals down like that. And that we've actually got video footage of that. Yeah, here you can see it much more clearer. If I try and get like a good shot, and we'll zoom in on it. There we go. How do you zoom in on this? I might just take a screenshot and do it from there. Yeah, check that out. It's crazy. Propellers there, wing, you know. But yeah, I'll just play this again for you guys just so you can see. Again, not too sure what that is there. There were 20 people on board. I'll have a check, see if I can find anything. The last thing I heard was there was eight people, 4 officers and 4 non-commissioned officers. But obviously it has the possibility there could have been 20 people on board if that information was just not correct. Obviously you do get, when there's breaking news, a lot of updates happen. That was the one where the people that said there was 8 people on board was a aviation news source of mine. Flight level 360 Aero reported that, so we'll see. That's all I'll say. Why did the plane look cut in half? Yeah, just the mid-air disintegration. There were about 8 people. Yeah, that's what I heard. Oh, Patrick just confirmed 222nd Squadron. You was researching it in school. Oh yeah, school's ended now for a lot of you guys. The ministry confirmed it. The ministry confirmed there were 20 people. I'll try and find that information. See if I can confirm that. Not that I don't believe you, just so I can, you know, announce that it is true. Euro News. Yep, okay, 20 people on board, guys. Wow, it is, yeah, 20 people on board. It is true. So, initially it was reported 8 people on board. There are now 20 people. So, 20 military personnel travelling on a Turkish C-130 cargo plane that crashed in Georgia have been... Okay, so we also have breaking news. Very sadly, they have all been killed. That is the latest news. So that has just been released. Very, very sad news, guys. So, breaking news for you guys there, live here on the Avenues Hour. It has been confirmed that there were 20 people on board the aircraft, and they have, unfortunately, all died in this incident. Again, we're not sure how this plane crashed, but we will find out in when the investigation is done. Video footage aired on news outlets appeared to show the aircraft spiraling down, leaving a trail of white smoke. We just saw that video. Turkey's president said he was deeply saddened and expressed his condolences. Maybe an explosion, someone said. 4-engine turboprop-powered aircraft, widely used by Turkey's armed forces for transporting personnel and conducting logistical operations. Pretty much exactly what I said in my video. It was on its way back to Turkey from Azerbaijan. You saw 2 parts in the air? Yeah, I saw 2 parts as well. But yeah, that is really sad news there, guys. So 20 people killed in this crash today. So the aircraft was initially owned by the Saudi Air Force, and then it was given to the Turkish Air Force in 2010. It could have also been shot down. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people saying, like, but I'm not going to say anything because nothing's confirmed. Right now, all we know, mid-air disintegration. That's all I'm saying. That's all that's been confirmed. But yeah, very, very sad news. If you're just joining us here on the Avenues Hour, we have just received breaking news that there were 20 people on board, and sadly, all of them have been killed in this tragic air accident today. We're just looking for some more reports coming out now. We are expecting some more updates from the Turkish Ministry of National Defense. The plane's mostly trailing white smoke. That's more consistent with engine trouble, oil leaks, or a structural failure. Why did the plane crash? Again, we're not too sure why the plane crashed. There will be an investigation to find out why it happened. If you're wondering what this is above here, that is the area where the plane crashed, just southeast of Tbilisi. That is where the plane crashed. Again, we can show you that video. So here's the video of the plane coming down. very... Yeah, white smoke will be fuel, yes. Of course, coming from the wing. So yeah. How did you get that vid? It was on Twitter/X. What about the KLM City Hopper? I won't be talking about any other incidents right now. This stream is just dedicated to this breaking news today. But I will look into that later and possibly make a video on it if it's worth it. And here's the flight radar coverage of the aircraft. You can see it departed from Ganja International Airport. Again, sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Departed there, and then here, just inside of Georgia, the border between Azerbaijan and Georgia is just here, and this is where it went out of coverage. So we can say in this approximate area is where the aircraft crashed, sadly killing 20 people today. Yeah, very sad news. For me, it was quite a shock because I was assuming there was only 8 people on board. Of course, even that's still bad. But the number went up to 20, and then it was confirmed they were all killed as well. So it's just really, really bad news. Let's see what they've just put up here. The plane's engines were still running. I'm not too sure. I can't really tell in the video, but in the video you can hear like a sort of engine-y noise, if you know what I mean. What was it carrying? That is a good question. We're not sure on the cargo it was carrying, if it was just people or there was like something inside it. That we're not sure of yet. Where did I get the beluga? That was from Toulouse Airport in France. Well, around that. It was in like the museum just outside of it. It could just be the wind spinning the engines as it falls. Again, yep, that is very true. Okay. Turkish Air Force C-130. I'm just trying to see if there's a more recent report. I think this one's probably the most recent. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the plane crashed. The plane was from Turkish Air Force. It crashed in Georgia. Just tuned in. Can you recap? Of course. So, today's news, a Lockheed C-130 Hercules belonging to the Turkish Air Force has crashed in Georgia. You can see here on flight radar, this is where it went out of coverage. So in this approximate area is where it crashed. And this is the Azerbaijan border here. And we just found out there were 20 people on board the plane who have all unfortunately died in this crash. Very, very unfortunate. There is currently, so there was still search and rescue efforts, of course, so they must have been the ones to figure that out. Turkish and Georgian authorities have confirmed the crash of flight 543. The aircraft was 57 years old, initially serving the Royal Saudi Air Force before being transferred to the Turkish Air Force in 2010. But yeah. We're just trying to find some other reports right now. That's sad, yeah, very sad news. Do we 100% know? What do you mean? Most stuff we don't 100% know right now, but the thing about how many people and all of that, we do know. That was an official announcement by the ministry. Where was the plane going to? It was going from Azerbaijan back to Turkey. It crashed 30 minutes into the flight, as you can see here, the coverage. And if you want to see that video again, I will play it real quick. Let me just get it up. I'll keep that. The engine model's from Amazon, I'm pretty sure. Someone said, would this be problematic if the rumours of it was shot down by a certain country? I mean, yeah, definitely. There's already rumours, like there's already gonna be people saying it was shot down. Obviously, it's possible it was shot down, but I'm not gonna jump to any conclusions. There's nothing confirmed on that. So all we know is it was a mid-air disintegration. So that's all I'm gonna call it as. Travel with me. Thank you for the Heart Me gift. The crew likely didn't have time to react. They say there was no distress calls. Yeah, I heard that as well. Such a sad story. Yeah, very sad. Just checking here. Visuals of the wreckage. Yeah, we do have that visuals of the wreckage video here. So here you can see just all the parts of the aircraft on the floor just scattered around because obviously it broke up in midair and they just spread out across the whole area. So you saw part of the aircraft door right there. Not too sure. Good idea not to jump to conclusions. Yeah, that's what I try to do because just listen to the news that is confirmed is the best idea. I will be making another video on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram after this. I'm pretty sure there won't be too many more updates now after that one. That was the main one we were looking for in this live stream. I'm going to end the stream in 5 minutes, guys, and then I'm going to make another video to post. So you guys will be able to check that out in about half an hour's time. Ryan's Aviation, thank you for the rose. I've been watching your vids for a long time before the studio. I love it, by the way. Thank you very much. There isn't, yeah, I haven't shown this video yet, I don't think. This is just, oh no, I have earlier. This is another angle of this plane crash. I subscribed, thank you very much. You're going to be live again later if any more updates come out. Possibly, yeah, possibly. Yeah, so it crashed in this area. I don't think many other updates are going to come out. No forward motion, flat spin. Looks quite old. I think the aircraft was 57 years old. If that's what, or did you mean odd? I think I just misread what you said. But yeah, definitely both of those things. Is the black box found? Yeah, actually, that's another thing we're looking for. We're waiting for them to find the black box. There's no information on that yet, so I'm gonna say no. Until it's announced that we know. Just searching up on here. Turkish Air Force C-130 that crashed in Georgia. I guess the transponders were switched off over Georgia. That's what someone said on here. Signal lost over Georgian territory. Footage below shows the crash. Seems like the plane got stuck in a flat spin after breaking apart and losing the tail section. We can also observe the lost section coming down separately. It's quite strange for C-130s to break apart like that without any external factors, because it's a trustworthy and robust platform designed to perform toughest missions imaginable by humankind. That's an interesting report there. I like that one. Yeah, so this guy says it seems like the plane got stuck in a flat spin. Someone also said that in the chat. I think it was Aero. Yeah, Aero said that in the chat. It's quite strange for the C-130 to break apart like that. You know, it's built to survive quite a lot of force on it. Similar to the KC-130 crash in 2017 over California. Yes. Disintegrated in the skies over Azerbaijan. So that over Georgia, they mean. Returning from Ganja. Yeah, Ganja Airport is where it took off from. NATO military plane belonging to Turkey. It appears the Turkish C-130 broke apart in midair, likely due to an internal explosion, is what someone... That's what Daily Mail is reporting? Okay. Daily Mail reports internal explosion. Not sure. What do you guys think of that? Okay, this is an interesting photo to bring you guys. Look at this. Tail section of the C-130 found after the crash. We've got that in a picture form. What part of the UK are you from? Kent. Yeah, we're not sure on the we're not sure what happens. A criminal investigation has been initiated. I'm guessing. Where did you find that source from about the criminal investigation? Because that is interesting. They think maybe sabotage. Where in Georgia? It was here, this area, just southeast of Tbilisi. Around here. Because they said it was near the Azerbaijan and Georgia border. So, and here, this is the border here. Okay. What was the weather like? I'm not too sure. But that is a good question. I don't think it would have been to do the weather though. Normally the weather around there is pretty much the same. I don't think there was any reports of storms, or it would have been said already. Yeah, okay. Again, there's that picture of that tail section. Ah, here we go. I haven't seen this yet. This is a picture of the part of the plane burning. Civil Georgia website. Okay, I'll check it out. We did see that one already. And that one. This one is interesting. You know, it's just the full part of it. You can see the handle there. The window. And then, what? Yeah, the text. That's nothing to do with this. Yeah, you can see here part of the aircraft falling. Again, don't know what that is, but we know that is the wing and the 4 propellers. But yeah. Yes, C-130 crash. Guys, I am going to have to come off now. I will be uploading a video within the next, but yeah, at like from 4 to 5 around that time. So in the next like hour, you'll see a video come up. But I do thank you guys for joining me for these live updates here on the C-130 plane crash today. Very sadly, 20 people have been killed. That was the breaking news we got live here. But I will be making another video now, so look out for that. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, that follow button if you are interested in aviation and events around that and stuff like that. But yeah, I might be live again later if anything else comes out that's worth reporting live to you guys. Thank you so much for joining. We actually had so many viewers on YouTube today, so it's crazy. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I'll be